How's it going, everyone? Nick here with McGaughys Suspension. Got another really beautiful GMC 2500 HD, and this one's a Denali Ultimate package. Super nice truck inside if you guys have seen these Denali Ultimates. Today this truck is sitting on 35 1250 Toyo RTs, and I'm pretty excited because I get to show you guys a brand new package that we're releasing to the public. This is our leveling package. Now, yes, in the past, we've always had upper control arms, we've always had leveling keys, we've always had shocks, but this significance of the package is going to be an actual shock package kit, our M84 series that are specifically valved to work for this package. So that's why we're finally coming out with a part number, and this is what you're going to be seeing now for that kit. Now, this kit is ride height, going to gain you between 2 to 2.5 inches of ride height. If you're looking for anything further than that, we're going to highly suggest to look at our 4-inch kit. And we've gone over that many times about suspension travel and overstretching the suspension, ride height, and travel that's available. So this kit is going to include our upper control arms, a set of adjustment leveling keys to get the truck up a little bit higher, our M84 series front shocks, and our M84 series rear shocks. That's going to be your kit, your package. And again, 2.5 inches. And how we're dictating that 2.5 inches of ride height is that these trucks start, if you measure from the center hub to the fender, 24 inches off the showroom floor. With this kit, this truck right here is sitting at 26.5 inches. So that's the 2.5 inches. Let's talk about the rake. So even with this sitting at 2.5 inches, measuring again that fender lip to the center hub, the rear is about, well, we measure off the cab pinch weld, which if you're not familiar with this in the past, let me open up the door real quick here. So right here is your pinch weld. You have that continues all the way down to the back of the body of the truck. Let me close that real quick here. So if you measure at the front pinch weld and you measure at the rear pinch weld, the front pinch weld off the ground with this wheel and tire combination is sitting at 19.5 inches. At the rear of the cab, it's sitting at 20 inches and a quarter. So we've got about 3/4 of an inch rake still with this truck. That's factory springs in the back, nothing done to it. It doesn't really look like it has rake because I talk about this all the time. The front hood line is taller than the rear bed caps. Okay, the bed caps right above, right there. This hood line's taller. So you want a little bit of rake steel to your truck so then it doesn't look like the rear end is sagging and the front's too tall. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more height out of the front end of the truck, you might want to consider our 4-inch kit. Anything above this 2.5 inch stance with our upper control arms, let me show you real quick here. Let's actually go on this other side so we don't get wiped out with the sun. It's late in the day, the sun's behind me, getting a lot of shadows. So let me show you over here on this side. Over here on this side, you'll see the control arm has space in between that droop stop. That's allowing us to know that we have droop travel and the suspension's not locked out. As you can see there, as you can see there, those are our M84 series shocks, and you'll see a set of Billet ball joint caps in satin black. Let's look underneath the truck. Let's look at the angles real quick here. You can see slightly more aggressive than what factory would be, but still within working order. And if you wanted to get any more height out of it, you'll probably start stretching out the suspension a little bit more aggressive than what we would like to see. And that's where we would suggest going to our 4-inch kit. So at 2.5 inches, we're fitting 35 1250s. These are Toyo RTs, and this is a 18x9 wheel by Hostile. Okay, really nice wheel, really nice tire. Looks really good underneath this truck. Let me walk around over here to this side and show you how much clearance we have. Well, I don't know if you can see right here, but the tires barely poking out. This tire's turned, I apologize, but the rear one, if you can see it, barely poking out there back there. So let me show you back here. Our mud flap is still intact. It's not a delete. That's still factory, so nothing's been touched on there, no modifications. And if you don't like those, you can get one of those mud flap delete kits that they sell on the market that take this off and make it a lot taller. And then over here on the front side, we have no modifications done to the inner fender well skirt or the plastic on the bumper. Nothing's been modified on it. These are direct bolt-on, no modifications done. So if you're the type of customer, truck owner, that wants no modification, no mess, great ride quality, then this is a package that you might want to look at. And again, these are 35-1250s, 18-inch wheels. And if you're looking for the best ride quality, we highly suggest to look at the 18-inch wheels with 35s, because the significance of the 18-inch wheel for better ride quality is more sidewall. So yes, you can go to an 18-inch wheel, you can go to a 22-inch wheel. A 9-inch wide would be preferred, so you can fit them on here just like this. But the taller wheel that you go with, less sidewall, is going to disturb your ride quality more. Some people are okay with that because some people want the look more than, and they're ready to sacrifice a little bit. But if you want the best, go with the smallest diameter wheel with the most sidewall. 35-1250 on this one with 18x9s. And obviously too, if you go with more of an aggressive wider wheel or less backspace where they poke out further, you're gonna have to do more trimming. So this combination right here is to show you that you can put this package together, it directly bolts on, no harm to your ride quality. If anything, you're making your ride quality better than factory. Yes, you heard it, I said better than factory. It's no lie that if you put a good shock underneath these trucks, you're gonna get a better ride quality. And again, we have a specially valved M84 series shock that we put together here at McGaughys to gain the most out of the ride quality. So you're already getting that. You're getting the proper amount of droop travel with this suspension because we're not maxed out in ride height, and you have at least 2 inches of droop travel. That wheel space between the center hub and the fender is 26.5 inches. So that's 2.5 inches over factory. And again, we have proper amount of about 2.25 inches of droop travel, suspension dropping out down low into obstacles. So there's no binding on the suspension. The rear is factory. There's nothing done to it. We just put the wheels and tires on it. I'll give you a little walk around of it. I did do a full spec sheet on this truck, measured out the rear, the front, the overall cab height, the bed rail height, all that stuff you can find down in the description down below. So you can emulate this build and know if you can fit underneath a overhang into a garage, fifth wheel setup. Maybe you want to do a cab over, slide in bed camper. All those measurements are going to be down below. It's a really nice looking truck. Let me know what you guys think. Is this proportionally set up for you? If you want something taller like a 37, you could probably fit a 37 underneath it. We'll probably do a 37 test fit, but we're gonna have to go with a wheel that definitely has a lot more aggressive backspace so it sucks in further, because when you get the wheel and tire going inbound more, you can fit a taller circumference. So we'll probably do a test fit on a 37 because people are running 37s on a leveling kit, but again, it comes down to the wheel. So we'll do some test fitting on that at a later date. We'll get back to you on that, but right now this package right here is turnkey and it looks really good. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Nick. You can find me on Instagram or on Facebook. You just DM the @McGaughys profile, and I'll be more than happy to go over some specs with you and answer your questions. If you'd like to find a dealer to be able to purchase this package, this product, and or have it installed, you can call us here at the office, you can email us, or you can DM us on social media. Again, nice little backup here, show you guys this side of it. Walk around real quick one more time. If there's anything else that you guys would like to know, as in like have me document on video about this package, feel free to comment and I'll try to put that into the mix at a later date. But again, This is our new McGaughys 2.5-inch leveling package that includes our M84 shocks that are properly valved for the front, for the rear. It comes with our upper control arms, and it comes with adjustable torsion keys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.